everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special treat for you. We are going to be making homemade washing powder, and I promise it's just as good as what you're currently using or better. In order to make your homemade washing powder, you're going to need a few different products. If you like scents, then you'll want to add this fragrance booster. This is actually from the Dollar Tree. Another Dollar Tree hit is this awesome. It's the generic form of OxyClean that you would purchase in the store, except you're being frugal and only paying $1. Next up, we have our laundry booster by Arm & Hammer, and you want to be sure to get the super washing soda. You're also going to want to purchase Arm & Hammer pure baking soda. This will help with some of those stains that happen in your clothes. You're also going to want to purchase Borax detergent booster. This helps to neutralize some of the odors that we have in our clothing. Last but not least, we're going to want to get some Zote soap. You can get this in the pink form, which has great fragrance, or it also comes in a white form, which has no fragrance at all. Hey! Welcome back! Today I'm going to be making homemade washing powder. Some tools that you're going to need is this little cheese grater or food grater. I got this from the Dollar Tree, and it has soap already on it just because it's been used. Again, $1. You're going to need something to mix your washing powder in. So I had this from the Dollar Tree as well. You can use whatever you have. If you have an old storage container, that works well. The more space that you have, the better it can mix. But I'm using what I specifically purchased this for. You're going to need a tiny measuring cup. This is the 1/8 cup. Also going to need you a spoon to help you mix it up. And you're going to need some storage containers. This is an old game pod container, and I have 2 of these because once I do the powder, I'll divide it into 2 different batches, and this is a really good size. So something about the size of a pod container that you get from like Sam's. Alright, so that's everything that we need. So we're going to go ahead and start with the process. You're going to take your Zote soap, take it out the package, and I've graded it down already just for video purposes, but it's basically like soap, okay? And I've left some up there. You can use the small side or you can use the larger holes. I like to use the smaller holes because they dissolve a little bit better in the water, and you can dissolve this in all temperatures. Okay, so you're just going to grate it down. This is the longest part of the process. Alright, so you see it just coming out like you would regular cheese. I'm going to push this down so I can get it done a little bit faster. And you just want to be careful of your fingers so you don't hurt yourself. You do not want to use the same grater that you use for your food because, again, this is soap. You don't want to get those mixed up and be feeding your family soap. This is what's going to give your laundry powder its suds. You don't need a whole lot of suds when washing your clothes. More suds actually deteriorates your clothes faster, and it takes away the color. Okay, so this is 2 bars already grated. Like I said, that's the longest part of the process. Next up, you're just going to add everything into your bucket or your container, and we're going to just mix it all up. So here we go. This also makes a great gift if you have some friends that are into all natural things, or if you want homemade gifts. Put it into containers, reuse containers like this. You would simply just slip off the label, make a little homemade label, and wrap it up for them, give it to them as a little stocking stuffer or just as a little friend gift. Okay? Also, I've been doing a little bit of research on laundry, and I usually sort my laundry by color, darks, lights, whites, And the new thing is to now sort by textures. So heavy with heavy, lights with lights, basically like all your jeans and sweat clothes. Then maybe like your nice shirts and t-shirts, all of your towels, things such as that. You want to keep all of that stuff according to its texture. Okay, so far I've added in both of my containers of my scent boosters on top of my Zote soap. And now I am adding in my OxiClean. It's my first container, and I'm going to go ahead and add in my second container. It's about to get soapy and powdery and all that good stuff in here. And I don't want to be sneezing all night trying to get this stuff out my nasal passage. So this is optional too if you're sensitive to dust or powders and all that stuff. I want to go ahead and try to mix some of this because it's just going to get harder and harder to mix after this. So the Blue Bees is the scent booster that you see. And as I get lower, you'll start to see the Zote soap come up. There you go. Isn't that pretty? So again, if you're sensitive, all of this will just remain white and you will not put your scent booster in it. I still use the same amount of bleach, but just 1 scoop. And again, for my towels, I use 2 scoops, sometimes 3 if they're really dirty, or if I have a large load. I'm just going to scoop this evenly into each container. I do one at a time, one in each bucket to ensure that each bucket has the same amount. You don't have to. If you want to fill one up all the way and then have the remainder in the other, that's fine. So usually when I get to about this much in my container, this means I'm down to about maybe 15 to 20 loads. This is when I go and buy the stuff for my new batch. Okay? I'm excited to see what it's going to do. I'm going to stop here and just do a little more mixing. Just to get that soap off of the bottom, because you want the cleansing agent inside the detergent. And this is the final product.